pulled you to participate in Mrs Delhi NCR? मतलब कुछ तो कि यार मैं इसमें participate कर लेती हूँ अब.
Like not very pretty, not very fashionable, not very fashion centric भी नहीं थी कुछ
आपका
ज़्यादा.
मिथ था हमें तो अच्छी लगती थे आप.
See that's what ना. देखो पॉइंट ये कि अगर बहुत सारे लोग अगर मुझे पसंद भी करते हुए मतलब ये कहते भी होंगे कि शी वॉज प्रिटी, पर मुझे अंदर वो फीलिंग नहीं आ रहा था. राइट, समथिंग इन मी वॉज मिसिंग एंड आई थिंक इट वॉज बॉदरिंग मी दैट आई एम नॉट प्रिटी. बिकेम फिट. And because I became fit, people started noticing that, she's tall, she can actually participate. So someone suggested कि Mrs. Delhi NCR is happening, why don't you participate? I was like, wow, इसको मैं ही मिली हूँ, suggesting this. See, when women support each other, right? See, this is what happens. So because I supported her, she was supporting me. And she basically motivated me to join. And so then I realized that I have one thing that probably they don't have. I was a strategy consultant, okay, which means that I can take up any problem, break it down to smaller pieces, and win one small part at a time. So that's what I did. So I won Mrs. Delhi NCR very strategically, not by my looks only, but with my brain, because that's the beautiful combination you can use, right? Heart and brain. That means through my energy, I can create new cells in your body. Right?
वो मुझे समझ में आता है कि इतना टच होगा तो कुछ होगा, but I have heard Reiki like works long distance also.
Yes, absolutely. So, let me ask you this. Energy है ना? आप रेडियो सिटी पे म्यूजिक सुनते हो. There are no wires, right?
Correct.
You tune into a bandwidth and you hear music. कैसे? Energy है, right? Reiki is exactly like that. मैं सोचती हूँ क्यों ना आए. I think we should be proud about it. That we want to do everything. We want to run a company. We want to learn. We want to take care of our kids. We want to see them successful. So I think why should we compromise? मतलब मैंने
हमें
सब कुछ चाहिए और क्यों सब कुछ से कम क्यों करना है यार. सब कुछ से कम क्यों करना है. Why? एक ही लाइफ है. Why should we achieve anything less than everything? Right?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we have another multi-talented, beautiful soul. Her name is Mitali Jaiswal. She is from Delhi and she is a life coach, motivational speaker. She has the experience of 16 years in corporate or from top-notch companies. She is into healing, tarot reading. She is Mrs. Delhi NCR 2018. She is into art, theater, and what not. You name it, and she must have explored that field. So let's welcome Mitali Jaiswal and know from her her introduction. So welcome Mitali. Okay, one more thing. She is my senior from my school days. So we have a little bit bond of the childhood days. So you might have thoda sa flashback. So let's welcome Mitali Di. Hi Mitali Di, welcome to my channel and thank you for accepting my request for this.
It was an absolute pleasure, Anita, and trust me, getting a message from you made my day because, as you know, I have seen you as a little girl and you must have seen me as a senior. But getting on this platform and talking to you makes me so proud already that we are here, we are making a difference. And you know how small the school was, जिसमें हम दोनों पढ़े हैं. And coming from that small place, जिसके बारे में I think सोनगढ़ किसी ने नाम भी नहीं सुना होगा, कहाँ पर है वो इंडिया के मैप में, और वहाँ से getting to change the lives of so many people. I think it's absolute pleasure to be here with you. I think this shows that small town girls, what all they can do, right? Isn't it? And so I am Mitali Jaiswal. Like Anita said already, she said so much. I'm a life coach, I'm a success coach, and the founder of Life Sutra Private Limited. And I'm here with Anita, who's an absolute darling.
So what inspired you to explore so many fields? Means I was like wondering कि एक इंसान इतना मल्टी टैलेंटेड कैसे हो सकता है.
सो मल्टी टैलेंटेड का तो पता नहीं मेरा एक बहुत बड़ा प्रॉब्लम था ग्रोइंग अप वाज दैट आई ऑलवेज वांटेड टू बी वेरी वेरी पैशनेट अबाउट थिंग्स दैट आई डू मतलब मैं दिल से करती थी जो भी करती थी एंड क्योंकि जो दिल से करते हैं ना उनको अंदर से एक फायर फील होती है ओके एंड आई वाज जेलस ऑफ पीपल हु लव पेंटिंग एंड विल लव टू पेंट ऑल देयर लाइफ जबकि मेरे साथ ऐसा था दैट आई विल फील द पैशन फॉर डांस एंड आई विल डू गुड बट आफ्टर सम टाइम द फायर विल वैनिश okay so I was jealous and I wanted to find what is that thing that is truly my passion like something that I will love to do all my life and in the process of finding that thing that special little thing I did so much so I learned theater I learned dancing I learned different forms of photography and so many courses I did in the process of finding what I really really love to do what is my purpose here on this planet and trust me by being a life coach now I know that all of that I learned now every single thing that I learned as a kid also is being useful because when I did Mrs Delhi NCR तब मुझे लग रहा था मैं क्या कर रही हूँ मतलब आई एम नॉट अ वेरी फैशन काइंड ऑफ अ पर्सन कभी मेरा ड्रेसिंग सेंस ऑसम नहीं था कभी मुझे मेकअप का इतना ज़्यादा शौक नहीं था व्हाई द हेल एम आई एंटरिंग दिस कॉन्टेस्ट और फिर नाउ व्हेन आई मीट अ गर्ल जिसकी मैं लाइफ कोचिंग कर रही हूँ एंड शी हैज़ बॉडी शेमिंग इश्यूज या शी इज़ नॉट comfortable with her body I can tell her that by the experience of Mrs Delhi NCR how I overcame my fears कैसे मैं उस प्लेटफॉर्म पे अपने आप को ले गई इवन नोइंग दैट आई एम नॉट दैट गुड लुकिंग आई एम फैट एक्चुअली मेरे बेबी के होने के बाद ही मैं गई थी मिसेस दिल्ली एनसीआर में and I was fat. I had pimples all over my face. I was ugly and I was always dark skinned. तो वो कॉम्प्लेक्स तो हमेशा से था ही और
It
वहाँ
was
जाके
agree
how
with
it
you. आप
changed me.
फैट भी नहीं लग रहे थे अगली भी नहीं लग रहे थे you were looking beautiful.
Because I took it as a challenge. It was like it was fighting your own fears. मतलब अगर आप में कोई प्रॉब्लम है why not fight it like a fighter like a warrior like a successful person right so that's what I did and that's how I help my clients also fighting the fear so that journey was all about that so yeah that's why I explored so many things finding that thing and finally I found it I truly find myself very very blessed that after exploring so much finally I'm at a place where I'm happy all the time I'm happy all the time. I find that fire within me and every single day is the same. It's not that मैंने 2-3 clients को खुश कर दिया and they are very leading a good life तो मेरा purpose खत्म हो गया. I'm happy all the time. I'm passionate all the time. I love what I do and very few people on this planet can truly say that they love what they do. So it requires a journey. It requires so much learning and I still learn. I still keep doing courses. I still learn so much and there is so much to do. मैं अभी बोल भी रही थी आपको that this lifetime is not enough for what I want to learn. How many books I want to read. So yeah, that's my journey.
Yeah, means finally you got what you love the most and that is like एक बहुत बड़ा अचीवमेंट होता है ये लाइफ में बिकॉज हमें पता ही नहीं
बिल्कुल
होता मेनी टाइम्स वी आर लाइक नॉट श्योर कि व्हाट विल गिव अस हैप्पीनेस तो हम लोग एक्सप्लोर करते रहते एंड समटाइम्स तो लाइफ बीत जाती है मिलता ही नहीं है कुछ बट
नहीं
फाइनली
मिलता
गुड दैट
करेक्ट
एक्सप्लोर्ड एट एन अर्ली एज एंड अब तक आपको मिल गया है सो
बिल्कुल मुझे तो लगता है कि थोड़ा लेट कर दिया मैंने लाइक आई फील दैट क्योंकि 16 इयर्स तो कॉर्पोरेट में निकाल दिए इवन दो आई फील दैट जब मैं 16 इयर्स कॉर्पोरेट में थी आई वॉज वेरी पैशनेट अबाउट माई वर्क बिकॉज लाइक आई टोल्ड यू मैं हमेशा वो दिल से करती हूँ ना तो आई कैन नेवर कॉम्प्रोमाइज विथ माई हार्ट आई कैन नेवर कॉम्प्रोमाइज जब मुझे लगता है कि नहीं दिल नहीं लग रहा है आई जस्ट मूव ऑन सो आई थिंक वो भी मैंने
दैट्स
दिल
व्हाट
से किया और
मतलब ये वाला मैं जरूर जानना चाहूंगी कि ऐसा क्या हुआ like 16 years that too you have
हम्म
worked with top notch companies traveled the
हम्म
world and मतलब
हम्म
सक्सेस वाज लाइक एकदम आपके कदमों में थी और आपने लाइक
हम्म
छोड़ दिया उसे लिटरली छोड़
हम्म
दिया आई जस्ट
हम्म
आई वांट टू नो व्हाट वाज द रीजन बिहाइंड इट
हम्म सच बताओ like truly speaking if I in retrospect if I see I think it was it was meant to happen. I think जैसे कुछ लोगों के साथ मैं सोचती हूँ that I always tell people that मेरे पास तो कुछ है ही नहीं story. Like my story is very comfortable. I had good parents, कोई ऐसा financial problem नहीं था, education भी अच्छा था, average दिखती थी, so it was not too much difficult for me in life. और अच्छी job भी easily मिल गई and you know and life was easy for me. तो मेरा क्या story है, मैं क्या life coach बन पाऊंगी? I used to think like that. फिर मैंने ये realize किया that God wanted me to have everything and then decide to leave everything, you know. So at one point, Anita, I had everything, like money wise. I was working with the top companies. I was a mother of a beautiful son, like without any medical problems, touch wood. I was married to a still married to a very nice man, very happily married. I was living, we already bought 2 3 houses. We had 2 cars, we had a driver, my family was living next to me, my dad and mom were healthy, everything was just fantastic. I had a great friend circle, yet I was not happy. Yet I was not happy. And I did not know what was bothering me. I did not know. And because you are uncomfortable, sometimes the discomfort, the uncomfortable feeling is what drives you to find out, right? And that's why I went to monasteries to figure out what is wrong with me. This was between jobs, okay? When I went to the monastery, I was still working. So I took a break from my job, like between 2 jobs, I took a break of 21 days. I went to the monastery. I tried to explore and do this spiritual journey to find out why am I not happy? What the hell is it? You know? Because I'm not the kind of person who can compromise with the emotions. कि यार बुरा लग रहा है तो क्या हुआ? Life ऐसी ही है, जीना ऐसे ही होता है. I was not the kind of person. I was not ready to adjust and be unhappily doing, living my life. I cannot do that.
So what
So I was trying to
difference
find out.
मतलब
हाँ,
उसमें आपने जब वहां पे मोनेस्ट्री में गए
हम्म,
तो
हम्म,
व्हाट डिफरेंस डिड यू नोटिस? आपको
हम्म,
पता चला कि क्या है लाइफ का मीनिंग? मतलब कुछ
हम्म.
चेंजेस आपने फील किए होंगे, राइट? एक कॉर्पोरेट लाइफ से
So,
यहाँ से ये
हम्म,
वाला एक अदर
हम्म,
साइड देखना, अपने खुद
हम्म,
का
हम्म,
रिफ्लेक्शन करना,
हम्म, हम्म,
सो
हम्म.
दैट्स अ टोटल डिफरेंट एक्सपीरियंस ना. तो
One
यू फेल्ट.
thing was that 21 days tak we were not allowed to speak.
हाँ.
Okay. So, and we were living with 200 people. There were 200 participants of that course with me. Okay, with Buddhism course. So, there were Israelis, there were people from Switzerland, Poland, Indians, Americans, all nationalities were there. And everybody was given one task. And my task after lunch. Okay, and there were a team of 5 people, and 2 of my teammates were Israelis. So during 21 days, we never spoke. We never spoke, but we used to work together without speaking. Okay, so it was
दैट
like
मस्ट बी
just
डिफरेंट एक्सपीरियंस ना, बात किए बिना
awesome
कैसे
experience,
करते हो?
awesome experience, and I felt that she hates me. I felt, I just felt that this Israeli lady, she hates me. Okay. And the last day when we spoke, she came to me and she said, Mitali, I'm so sorry I offended you. I said, you never offended me. Why are you saying sorry? Because she felt that I'm angry with her when I was scared that she's angry with me, See the miscommunication of assumptions, right? And she said that I'm so impressed with you, the way you do meditation. I feel like I'm in a presence of a queen, and I always wanted to talk to you, but it felt like you don't like me. And I told her that I felt that you dislike me and you hate me, and that's why I was scared to talk to you, ever, communicate with you. So see, so much I realized that sometimes we communicate by our energy. Okay. Sometimes we communicate by our energy. Words are not important. And I realized the importance of your aura and your energy. What you think. You might think that मैंने तो बोला नहीं है ना, so the other person will never understand. No. Your energy speaks volumes. Your aura speaks volumes. Even if you're thinking negative, there is a kind of aura around you. People will not like you for no reason all. आपने कुछ नहीं किया उनके साथ. You have never done anything wrong to them, yet they will not like you because your aura is such. Okay. So I realized something about myself also, that the thoughts also matter. Just because I was thinking that she's hating me, she realized that there is something between us which is not right for no reason. So that was a learning. Also, I realized the funny thing is that I realized that I don't want to do this monastery thing anymore, because I realized that if I have to learn true meditation, true spirituality, it belongs in this world. It belongs in this world. You have to do good here. If you have to be spiritual, if you have to be a kind person, if you have to be helpful, if you have to do something really truly spiritual, you have to do it in this world, not on the mountains. Not on the mountain. It is not helping anybody.
मुझे ना एक स्टोरी याद आ रही है, माइथोलॉजिकल स्टोरी जो हम बचपन में देखा करते थे, वेर नारद मुनि जो होते हैं वो
Hmm.
बोलते हैं कि आपने उस बंदे को या उस बंदे को क्यों ऐसे बताया कि ही इज द बेस्ट वन, मेरा सबसे
Hmm.
अच्छा डिसाइपल है, ऐसे क्यों बोल रहे हो आप?
Hmm.
तो भगवान जी उनको बोलते हैं कि टेक दिस बाउल ऑफ मिल्क, एंड
Hmm.
पूरा भरा हुआ रहता है, एंड ही
Hmm.
आस्क कि तुम ना एक मंदिर की एक राउंड लो, इसमें परिक्रमा करो,
Hmm.
एंड
Hmm.
इसमें से एक ड्रॉप भी नहीं गिरना चाहिए.
Hmm.
ओके,
Hmm.
तो
Hmm.
वो नारद जी कहते हैं कि ठीक है. देन
Hmm.
ही पूरे मतलब फोकस से ना एक ड्रॉप भी नहीं गिरता, एंड ही कम्स बैक एंड सेज देखो मैंने एक ड्रॉप भी नहीं गिराया. तो
Hmm.
भगवान जी पूछते ओके कितनी बार मेरा नाम लिया तुमने? तो एक ही
Hmm.
बार नहीं लिया
Correct.
होता है. तो
Because
दैट,
focus was something else. Hmm.
हाँ, तो दैट टाइम गॉड सेज कि वो इतना
Hmm.
सारा काम करता है इस दुनिया में, देन टू ही
Hmm.
डजंट फॉरगेट टू टेक माय नेम, ऑल्दो ही टेक्स इट
Correct.
rarely, but he
Hmm.
takes, so that
Hmm.
makes him special.
That's true. That's true. And I think जो लोग दर्द में होते हैं, I feel that people who are in pain and who are going through tough times, I think for them the only way to really get rid of pain is by helping people. You know.
Great, great. uh, तो ऐसा क्या था, like you
Hmm.
finally decided that life coaching is my calling,
Hmm.
यही यही करना है मुझे, मतलब आप जो बोल
Hmm.
रहे हो ना कि मुझे इसमें खुशी मिलती है, तो सम
Correct.
कुछ तो ऐसा
Hmm.
होगा कि आपको लाइक फाइनली डिसाइडेड कि ये दिस इज
हाँ.
सिंपल नाउ.
Why is it? हाँ, करेक्ट. और ये बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन है, बिकॉज एक्चुअली आई नेवर आस्क्ड माई सेल्फ कि क्यों मैं ऐसे लाइफ कोचिंग की तरफ मेरा झुकाव क्यों आया. पहले तो ऐसा कोई प्रोफेशन ही नहीं था. लाइफ कोचिंग नेवर एग्जिस्टेड, राइट? तो पहले भी पीपल यूज टू कम टू मी फॉर एडवाइस, एज अ सिस्टर, एज अ फ्रेंड, एज अ नेबर. पीपल यूज टू कम एंड आस्क एडवाइस एज अ सीनियर, एज अ जूनियर, एज जब मैं एमबीए कॉलेज कर रही थी, बहुत सारे मेरे जूनियर्स थे, लड़कियां जो मेरे पास आते थे, एंड दे यूज्ड टू आस्क मी questions, and they are still in touch with me, all of them. And I used to think why, and I was very good at it. I did not have the knowledge or the skills to give advice at that time, पर एक फ्रेंडली एडवाइस देती थी. एडवाइस एवरीबडी यूज टू टेक, पर मुझे ये नहीं, आई डिड नॉट हैव द स्किल्स फॉर इट. फिर एक दिन मैंने आई रियलाइज दैट दिस इज अ काइंड ऑफ प्रोफेशन दैट इज देयर. ओके, एंड आई स्टार्ट बिल्डिंग टूवर्ड्स इट. आई थिंक मुझे लगता है कि ये मैंने डिसाइड नहीं किया, जर्नी. आई स्टार्टेड अ कंपनी कॉल्ड थेरेपी विद आर्ट विद अ फ्रेंड हु वाज एन आर्टिस्ट. और हम उसने बोला कि शी ऑलवेज यूज टू कि यू हैव इट, यू आर अ वेरी गुड स्पीकर, तो मुझे इतनी अच्छी एडवाइस देती है, व्हाई डोंट यू स्पीक? बट आई नेवर हैड द गट्स. I never had the guts. Then that company bombed. It did not work. Lockdown happened. I started another company with another friend, and we started going to colleges. And it was more of a IT placement kind of a firm. That bombed because of lockdown again. मतलब वो सब office ही बेचना पड़ा. A lot of things happened. And then when I had nothing to do in lockdown, I started working on myself. I started doing self growth analysis, life coaching, professional counseling certification, diploma in psychology, because I was always curious about psychology. See, psychology degree is not important for life coaching. It is not a mandatory requirement, nor is life coaching certification. Yet I did all of that because I wanted to learn. Okay, I think learning never gets wasted, right? When you have knowledge, it never gets wasted. And because I did all of these courses, eventually people started approaching me for the 5 a.m. club program, and I started my first 5 a.m. club batch, and it was very very successful. इतना ज़्यादा successful that 5 a.m. के लोगों को continue करना था, इसलिए I started the 30-day challenge. You know, I used to do group coaching at that time. फिर 30-day challenge के कुछ लोग ऐसे थे who wanted to continue even longer. So I started one-to-one coaching. And now I do only one-to-one coaching. I don't do group coaching at all now because now all my clients need that one-to-one attention. मुझे लगता है कि everyone's problem is different. तो मेरा focus see every coach is different, right? Some people are great at group coaching. I think I'm perfect for one-to-one coaching, because I want to get into the deep level of the problem and really solve it for one person who can change the world. So I pick my clients in a way that I am making a true difference at a larger level through them.
Okay.
So that's how life coaching happened.
So in between you mentioned that you started art therapy sessions as well.
Mm, mm,
तो
mm.
वहां पे क्या इंस्पिरेशन था, मतलब आप आर्ट की तरफ कैसे स्विच हो गए?
कैसे चले गए हाँ सो माई फ्रेंड अ वेरी क्लोज फ्रेंड शी इज़ अ आर्टिस्ट एंड शी इज़ वेरी गुड एट what she does and basically I did it to help her. She had this talent and like जैसे मेरा एक लाइफ कोचिंग का मतलब उस समय मैं लाइफ कोच नहीं थी but there was always this thing of helping people. Okay, so it was not about whom I'm helping. I just wanted to help people in general. Okay, so she had this talent and she was very strong and very good personality and she did not know the business side of it. So I said, you go girl, I'm there with you. मैं तुम्हारे साथ हूँ. I'm going to help you. Your husband is not helping, family is not supporting, I'll do that for you. So we started like that. It was not my intention to be a part of that company initially, but she said ki nahi, you also become a part of it. So I tried helping her. So वैसे that's how we started, together. That
I would
I'll do the
like to
business
have you
side
as
of.
my friend.
so so उसकी मीटिंग्स में मैं ऐसे ही जाती थी एज अ फ्रेंड बट देन शी सेड नहीं नहीं यू कम यू टेक केयर ऑफ द बिजनेस साइड ऑफ इट एंड आई टेक केयर ऑफ द आर्ट साइड ऑफ इट सो वी ऑर्गेनाइज्ड इवेंट्स party with paint and party events where we will serve good snacks and people will come and paint with the artist and there was a therapy kind of therapeutic effects of that painting and all of that mandala art. Then we started collaborating with other artists also, people who do mandala art, people who do finger painting, people who do different forms of art basically. So that was the policy, that was the idea behind it. But somehow things business mein kaisa hota hai, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So it did not work out. That's fine. I think failure is also good. It is a learning. So I think we learned from that also. And she moved to another city, so that was another disadvantage we had to face, that because she was the only artist, I was not the artist. Okay, so I think that's how it happened.
So you mentioned कि when you did certification, after that you started. तो was it
Hmm.
कि मतलब certification करने से आपको confidence बढ़ा? It helped you
Hmm.
in
Hmm.
taking it as a profession. So
Hmm.
मतलब what do you think कि एक certification बहुत important होता है life coaching के
I
लिए?
think एक validation जैसा हो जाता है that at least you know the process. you know it doesn't mean that you will be a great life coach. मैं ये भी बोलूँगी that certification does not make you a good life coach. Life coaching के लिए actually life को ऑब्जर्व करना ज़रूरी है. पीपल हु ऑब्जर्व लाइफ एंड बेसिकली कैन टेक लेसन्स फ्रॉम इट and teach those lessons to people. I think those are life coaches. Certification is just a kind of validation I think that society needs from you, that you are certified. और I think आपको भी खुद भी एक validation चाहिए होता है that you know the process. Okay, otherwise सबने लाइफ तो सभी जी रहे हैं. हाउ एवरीबडी कैन बी अ लाइफ कोच, राइट? सो हाउ विल यू नो दैट यू ट्रूली नो योर आर्ट? इट इज लाइक you know maths but you have done a graduation, so now people know that you know maths, right? So it's like I think a kind of validation that is required, I think, just to be on the safe side. My suggestion to everybody is I think go get both. Go get both. बिकॉज वाई टू मैं ये मेरा ये बिलीव करता है, डोंट लीव एनी स्टोन अनटर्न्ड. अगर आपको लाइफ कोच बनना है, वाई लीव एनी गैप्स? सब कुछ करो, वॉट एवर इट टेक्स. You need a website, get a website. You need an app, get an app. You need a certification, get a certification. Do everything that it takes to become a successful life coach.
And I think ये सिर्फ एक लाइफ कोच बनने के लिए नहीं, ये जो भी आप बनना
I
चाहते हो
think
इसके लिए
बिल्कुल,
राइट?
बिल्कुल, absolutely true, absolutely true. Everything in life is like that, right?
I would like to know कि what
Hmm.
pulled you to participate in Mrs Delhi NCR? मतलब कुछ तो
Hmm.
था कि यार मैं इसमें पार्टिसिपेट कर लेती हूँ अब.
Hmm. तो ये सब जानते होंगे कि नहीं जानते होंगे, पर तुम जानती हो बिकॉज यू हैव सीन मी एज अ किड दैट आई वाज वेरी डार्क स्किन्ड. Okay, I was like dark, wheatish, that typical Indian
इतने
color,
डार्क
not
तो
very.
नहीं थे।
मतलब आई डोंट नो, सी दैट्स व्हाट आई रिमेम्बर अबाउट माई सेल्फ, है ना, कि मैं अपने आप को जब भी इमेजिन करती हूँ, आई वाज लाइक व्हेन आई सी ओल्ड फोटोज, आई वाज लाइक सो आई वाज लाइक नॉट वेरी प्रिटी, नॉट वेरी फैशनेबल, नॉट वेरी फैशन सेंट्रिक भी
ये
नहीं थी कुछ
आपका
ज्यादा.
मिथ था, हमें तो अच्छे लगते थे आप।
सी दैट्स व्हाट ना. देखो पॉइंट ये कि अगर बहुत सारे लोग अगर मुझे पसंद भी करते हुए हैं, मतलब ये कहते भी होंगे कि शी वाज प्रिटी, पर मुझे अंदर वो फीलिंग नहीं आ रहा था, राइट. समथिंग इन मी वाज मिसिंग एंड आई थिंक इट वाज बॉदरिंग मी दैट आई एम नॉट प्रिटी. And this is not that my husband, I was already married and I had a kid. और मेरा सेल्फ एस्टीम वॉज एट द लोएस्ट पॉइंट. आई वॉज फैट, आई हैड पिम्पल्स ऑल ओवर. कभी पिम्पल्स नहीं हुए थे पर प्रेगनेंसी के बाद हो गए थे. पोस्टपार्टम डिप्रेशन वॉज देयर and I was not in the best of shape, health wise also, looks wise also. And this friend of mine, she started a company. Again, I was trying to support a friend, so she started a fitness this thing, and there were no people in her batch. So just to help her out, that okay, I will join your course. And because I joined her course, I became fit. And because I became fit, people started noticing that, she's tall, she can actually participate. So someone suggested कि Mrs Delhi NCR is happening, why don't you participate? I was like, wow, इसको मैं ही मिली हूँ, suggesting this. But my fitness coach said, yes, do it. I'm going to train you. I'm going to make you even slimmer. I'm going to take the responsibility. You go ahead and do it. Because I supported her. See, when women support each other, right? See, this is what happens. So because I supported her, she was supporting me. And she, basically motivated me to join. And I just filled the form. I went for audition and I was selected. And I was I still selection tak to theek tha, that 1000 ladies में 60 people were selected. And वो तब तक तो मुझे लगा था wow, I've done awesome, among 1000 people 60 people are. When I went there, okay, with those 60 people, these 60 girls were all models, like really beautiful girls. I was like, God, there is no way of winning here. Because 1000 में तो ऐसे थे जो आपसे थोड़े से आगे पीछे हो सकते हैं, लेकिन जब 60 सिलेक्ट हुए उनमें तो सारे अनबीटेबल थे. Everybody was a good speaker, everybody was fashionable, they knew makeup, they had great dressing sense, they were tall, like absolutely very, some were doctors, pilots, business women, women entrepreneurs, all awesome ladies. Z News में anchor भी थी कोई. All of those people were there. They are still friends with me. And so then I realized that I have one thing that probably they don't have. I was a strategy consultant, okay, which means that I can take up any problem, break it down to smaller pieces, and win one small part at a time. So that's what I did. So I won Mrs. Delhi NCR very strategically, not by my looks only, but with my brain, because that's the beautiful combination you can use, right? Heart and brain. Looks is a small part of it. So
Yeah.
yeah, that was great. Great experience. Really, truly changed my life. I think broke a lot of myths about myself. I also realized that I'm not a fashion guy, because after that, a lot of modeling offers and advertisement and print media things were there. But I realized I'm not into it. So I have to take it to reject it. I told you right before that I want to try everything and then reject it, not before that.
मतलब मैं जस्ट इमेजिन कर रही हूँ कि
Hmm.
यार ना मेरे पास भी ना ऐसी फ्रेंड होनी चाहिए। मतलब
You already have, no, you have me. Not only a friend, but also a senior. So we go long back, right? We go, I think जब हम एक अपने आप को भी नहीं समझते थे, तब से we are connected, in a way. And it's a destiny that we are connected again now, thanks to
I was
Instagram.
like मतलब पता भी नहीं था कि we will ever meet. ये मतलब social
Right.
media has like brought us
Absolutely.
together, connected with our
Absolutely.
classmates, seniors. मतलब now world has become small. Totally agree. मतलब ये वाली चीज ना पैंडेमिक की एक ब्लेसिंग है हमारे
हाँ
लिए,
हाँ 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 बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
ठीक
I
है।
think what has truly supported me during pandemic is friends, you know and something happened during pandemic. Actually, I a lot of suicides were happening. Okay, and you asked me this question before also. I'm just restating it. The I think life coaching का certification वगैरह मैंने सब कर लिया था, but something happened inside me when I started. I saw one video of a girl committing suicide. Okay, and that really moved me. और मुझे लगा था कि अगर हो सकता है मैं बहुत बुरी लाइफ कोच हूँ, but if I could have got at least 20 minutes with her, I could have saved her life. Okay, and I realized that this is something I have to do. I have no choice but to save this young girls, especially girls, from doing committing suicide just because of a heartbreak. I can take them out of it. So I think that moved me. I think that changed me. Something happened after that, and I think the fear went just far away. So yeah.
मतलब दैट वाज योर लाइक क्या बोलते हैं, एक बलबॉन मोमेंट होता है ना कि बस
Balban moment.
ये वाली
Correct.
चीज
Absolutely.
मतलब इसने
Absolutely.
दिस इज द
हाँ मतलब वो
आई वांट टू डू
हाँ
नाउ.
as if it was like you are wasting time thinking that how good or bad a life coach you would be rather than saving the lives. I found that ridiculous that I'm scared to go up on the stage because of my fear while I can actually save someone life. मतलब मुझे इतना तो पता था, गारंटी था कि अगर मैं उससे 20 मिनट बात कर लेती तो मैं उसकी जान बचा सकती थी. तो what the hell am I doing then? If I'm not saving life, what the hell am I doing? So it was like that kind of a moment. I think that changed me. I stayed up the whole night. I kept watching that video again and again and again. I cried and cried and cried. Next day I told my friend that, boss, I'm going in. I'm going all in. देखेंगे जो
कभी
होता
कभी
है.
ना, कभी कभी भगवान जी ना मेक्स द सिचुएशन, हमारी
Yep.
एनवायरनमेंट ऐसे बनाते हैं कि अब
हाँ
बहुत हो गया तुम्हारा नाटक,
हाँ
go into
हाँ.
it now.
एब्सोल्युटली ट्रू. आई थिंक इसलिए इसे कहते हैं ना, हमको लगता है दैट वी आर ड्राइविंग इट. जो हमको लगता है कि हमने अपना पर्पस ढूंढा है, वी आर एग्जैक्टली वेयर ही वांटेड अस. मतलब इतनी बड़ी दुनिया में अगर आपको बनाया है तो सिर्फ खाने पीने और सोने और घूमने के लिए नहीं बनाया है. देयर इज अ पर्पस, देयर इज अ रीजन व्हाई यू आर हियर. और आप चाहो ना चाहो वो पर्पस तो आपको फुलफिल करना ही है. आप रो रो के करो या फिर ऑसम तरीके से खुश रह के करो, दैट्स अ चॉइस. नहीं भी चाहोगे ये करना तो द गॉड विल मेक सिचुएशंस इन अ वे दैट इट विल हैपन. और अगर कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, अगर आप बहुत कुछ ट्राई कर रहे हो और फिर भी नहीं हो रहा है, इसका मतलब गॉड वांट्स यू टू वेट.
Correct, correct,
It
correct.
doesn't mean that you give up. It's just that he wants you to wait a little bit longer.
To
If things are not
sharpen,
happening,
to sharpen
ha,
it.
sharpen your things. And there is a reason why he wants you to wait. Things will automatically happen. When I started my life coach, because it's also my profession, I'm earning from it. So I was like, मैं अच्छा काम कर रही हूँ. People are giving so many compliments, but yeah, I'm not earning. Why am I not earning enough? And suddenly after 6 months my income tripled for no reason. Like I'm not, तब मैं marketing के courses कर रही थी because I did not know how to get clients, right? मैं help करने को तैयार हूँ, clients नहीं है. और फिर पता नहीं 3-4 महीने के बाद I'm not even searching for clients and I don't know how it is happening.
Word
Same
of
things are
mouth?
there.
Was it word of mouth?
I don't know. I just that people are just contacting me. I don't know how they're contacting me. I just get a call, and trust me, even the clientele is not like an average clientele. It's as if the clientele is also designed for me. Only people who are owning companies, big startups, scientists, people working in parliament, CTOs, CEOs. One of my client has a 500 crore company.
Wow.
But see, so I never tried for it, right? I cannot contact them. They are not contactable. Nobody knows their phone numbers, right? So I don't know how it's happening. It's just happening.
Your
So,
wives, your wives attract your tribe.
I think God is, taking his own time and he's giving me the right kind of people, I think. You are right, absolutely. Your vibe attracts your tribe because I think when we raise our vibrations, it is not opportunities that you attract, it's the right kind of people you attract. And those people bring the right kind of opportunities for you.
Correct.
I think you're absolutely correct about that.
And you have done like Reiki also, Reiki healing.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I have also like heard about it, लेकिन पता
Hmm.
नहीं है होता क्या है. I something,
हाँ.
some invisible energy होती है जो काम करती है.
हम्म.
So I just
हम्म.
want to know what is the
हम्म.
science behind Reiki and what is Reiki
हम्म.
exactly? थोड़ा सा बताओ.
Correct, correct, absolutely. So, as you know, we are all energy, right? Do you believe in this, that we are all energy? Scientifically proven, right? That we are all energy. We are made of energy, okay? There is some kinetic energy and then there is a passive energy, okay? So, when we move, there is an energy. Everything that we see, we feel, even this bottle, this painting, this laptop, everything is made of energy, okay? And energy never dies. ओके, इट इज ट्रांसफर्ड फ्रॉम वन फॉर्म टू अनदर. ये सारा साइंटिफिक मैं बता रही हूँ आपको, ठीक है. इट इज ट्रांसफर्ड फ्रॉम वन फॉर्म टू अनदर. नाउ व्हाट हैपेंस इफ द एनर्जी इज ट्रांसफरेबल, दैट मीन्स इट नीड्स अ मीडियम. ठीक है. जब हम बोल रहे हैं तो मैं आपको एनर्जी पास ऑन कर रही हूँ, राइट. It's kind of sound energy, right? So some kind of energy is going. You are saying something, it is coming to me. तो अगर बोलने से एनर्जी पास हो सकती है, ट्रांसफर हो सकती है, तो फिर छूने से क्यों नहीं हो सकती? You agree? Right? So when you touch someone, there is a transfer of energy, correct?
Correct.
अब वो एनर्जी पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव दोनों हो सकती है, राइट. पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव ऐसे, अगर जो मेरे थॉट्स पॉजिटिव हैं तो आई एम पासिंग ऑन पॉजिटिव एनर्जी टू यू. And energy has the power of healing you, because our body is made of cells and cells is again energy, okay. So because everything is energy, okay, so cells are also energy. That means through my energy I can create new cells in your body, right.
वो मुझे समझ में आता है कि इतना टच होगा तो कुछ होगा, बट आई हैव हर्ड रेकी लाइक वर्क्स लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस आल्सो.
Yes, absolutely. So let me ask you this. एनर्जी है ना, आप रेडियो सिटी पे म्यूजिक सुनते हो, देर आर नो वायर्स, राइट. You tune into a bandwidth and you hear music. कैसे? Energy है, right? Isn't it an energy that is coming through?
Yes.
So Reiki is exactly like that. You are tuning into a frequency and you are sending some information to someone, right? Some energy to someone through a channel. That's the only thing. It is 100% working. Reiki is absolutely scientific. Lekin people who have done energy kind of healing and who believe in energy works, because जैसे money is also energy, right? That's why we say कि हमारे काम में, Reiki में especially, there has to be energy exchange, money exchange. चाहे वो pranic healing हो, especially in healing we say that there has to be a energy exchange. Otherwise the other person is in your energy debt. That means अगर मैं आपकी healing कर रही हूँ and you're not paying me or you're not healing me, that means you will be in karmic debt. Okay? मतलब आपके ऊपर उधार रह गया है और you have to get rid of it in some form. Okay? Because अगर extra energy आपके body में आ जाती है which does not belong there, you will get some kind of diseases. Okay? So there has to be an exchange of energy. Okay? एंड एनर्जी, ये जो ट्यूनिंग होता है ना, ये सिर्फ इंटेंशन से होता है. आई फोकस ऑन यू एंड आई पास ऑन द एनर्जी. यू डोंट नीड टू बी फिजिकली प्रेजेंट इन द सेम सिटी, बिकॉज देर आर यूनिवर्सल लॉज, ओके, जो हमें अगर हम फॉलो नहीं करते ना, सडनली विल गेट सिक. सो अगर आप नॉनवेज खा रहे हैं एंड देन यू डू एनर्जी हीलिंग, तो देर आर सम रिपरकशंस. ओके, हाँ, इट हैज टू, हाँ, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. मतलब एक जैसे बिकॉज तासीर होती है, लाइक वी आर टॉक, अभी बहुत ही डिटेल में जा रहे हैं. एवरी फूड हैज अ प्रॉपर्टी, राइट. और हर प्रॉपर्टी का एक इफेक्ट होता है. लाइक पीपल हु, देर इज अ एंगर दैट कम्स फ्रॉम फूड बिकॉज तासीर गर्म होती है. देर इज अ रीजन, जैसे जो लोग मिर्ची खाते हैं उनका क्लेंस हो जाता है एक्चुअली, उनको नजर नहीं लगती ज्यादा इफ यू देर ईटिंग लॉट ऑफ स्पाइसेस, बिकॉज हाँ, exactly my point, exactly my point. See, we all know Indian culture में already वो सब imbibed है. It's just that we don't know why it is there.
Indian culture और इंडिया के जो religious rituals है ना, they were like based
They're very
on
very
the
scientific.
और वो हमें पता नहीं है. That's why we believe कि ये मतलब ऐसे
Correct,
बनाए हुए हैं.
correct.
So you have traveled like so many countries. So what makes India special?
I traveled so many countries and I decided I never want to live anywhere in the world but India. Okay, it is ऐसा नहीं बोलूँगी कि मैं see, I love my country. The reason is not because it's India. I think because it's my country. I understand why Indians love Switzerland. It is worth loving. I've been there twice. It is worth loving. I'm telling you. जब मैं दोबारा गई इस बार स्विट्जरलैंड तो मेरा मन कर रहा था मैं खो जाऊं वहां पर and I should never be found. You know, I just because even एक छोटा सा छोटे से छोटा घर is so beautiful. You know, like it's like a fairy tale. But I will never love to stay there unless it is with family because you know there is no place on this earth without your family where you can be happy. You need your you need your people.
Agreed. Even if we achieve a success and अगर हमारी फैमिली हमारे साथ नहीं तो शायद हम उन मोमेंट्स
कुछ
को
नहीं है,
नहीं
कुछ
अचीव
नहीं
कर
है।
पाए।
मुझे सबसे ज्यादा दुख मोनास्ट्री में जाके यही हो रहा था, ओ गॉड आई वाज मिसिंग माय सन सो मच, यू नो, लाइक मैं मेडिटेशन कर रही हूँ, मुझे सिर्फ अपने बेटे का चेहरा दिख रहा है, मतलब शिट मैं माया जाल में इतनी फंसी हुई हूँ, आई कांट इवन मेडिटेट एंड द वर्स्ट थिंग आई वाज इवन मिसिंग माय हस्बैंड। मैंने बोला ओ गॉड अब तो कोई फायदा ही नहीं है यहाँ आने का, बिकॉज आई वॉज मिसिंग देम सो मच। अच्छा वहाँ फोन अलाउड नहीं, लैपटॉप अलाउड नहीं, कैमराज ऑल्सो अलाउड नहीं, ओके, and I told my husband not to call me because I will not be available. Phones are switched off, and he never did. But because I could not control myself, I had to like pay someone bribe to call my husband because I was missing them so much. Okay, I thought I will be super cool and you know like I'm going on this spiritual journey and all, and I will be very this thing. But no, I was missing them. They were fine. They were enjoying themselves here without me, but I was not fine. You know, so I realized something that I cannot compromise on this. You know, because it is not going to work. If I think that I can go on a quest of spirituality and all of that, it is not going to happen if my family is not with me. I'm going to do it together. So, yeah, we are women. We are the mothers. Yeah,
Can totally feel that emotion. मतलब
yeah,
वो
yeah.
आ जाता है यार, मतलब
आ
वो
जाता है
होता आ
और
ही।
मैं सोचती हूँ क्यों ना आए, आई थिंक वी शुड बी प्राउड अबाउट इट, यू नो, that we want to do everything. We want to run a company, we want to learn, we want to take care of our kids, we want to see them successful, you know. So I think why should we compromise?
हमें
मतलब
सब कुछ
मैंने
चाहिए, हमें सब कुछ
सब
चाहिए।
कुछ चाहिए, सब कुछ चाहिए, और क्यों सब कुछ से कम क्यों करना है यार, सब कुछ से कम क्यों करना है, वाई, एक ही लाइफ है, वाई शुड वी अचीव एनीथिंग लेस देन एवरीथिंग,
Correct.
राइट?
So what special efforts you make to balance work life?
Okay, you know, I have to be really happy all the time. So I have to keep myself happy. I am my first priority, okay? Because if I'm happy, the whole world around me, I can make sure that they're happy, okay? But I have to be happy. And so I do a couple of things to make myself happy. One is dance every day, every single day. Take salt water bath, do a little bit of exercise. And fourth, listen to awesome music because music has healing power. इफ यू डोंट लव योर सेल्फ, जब आप अपने आप से प्यार नहीं करते तो वो प्यार आएगा कहाँ से? टू गिव, यू कैन ओनली गिव व्हाट यू हैव,
Correct.
राइट? या
And मतलब you have done so many things. आपने इतनी सारी सक्सेस देखी है। Is there any point in life कि जब आपने फेलियर फेस किया है?
बहुत बार, all the time I think. I'm not scared of failure, I'm scared of success. What if मेरा सक्सेस से दिमाग खराब हो जाए and I go against my path and I become, you know, more money centric or I don't know, fame centric, और मुझे इस बात का डर है, मुझे फेलियर का तो कोई डर
So
ही नहीं है।
people have
जब मैंने
that
खुद ही
fear.
सब कुछ छोड़ के रीस्टार्ट कर लिया, आई लेफ्ट एवरीथिंग, राइट? 16 साल आपने 15 साल की स्टडीज और 16 साल का जॉब, ऑलमोस्ट 30 years ऑफ योर लाइफ जो आपने इन्वेस्ट किया, वो सारा आपने इन्वेस्टमेंट फेंक दिया लिटरली पानी में, and I started from scratch. Okay, that means कभी भी, मुझे कभी भी कोई डर ही नहीं है फेलियर का, क्योंकि कभी भी लाइफ, if the life will bring me on the footpath also, I can restart, right? क्योंकि मैं ऑलरेडी कर चुकी हूँ एक बार रीस्टार्ट, आई कैन बिल्ड माई सेल्फ फ्रॉम ग्राउंड अप, आई एम नॉट स्कैर्ड ऑफ दैट। जब आई डिड इट टू माई सेल्फ, राइट? तो मुझे अभी कुछ डर ही नहीं है, आई एम नॉट स्कैर्ड ऑफ एनीथिंग. Only thing I'm scared of is fear of success. That's the only I think I'm scared of. I think वो मुझे लगता है कहीं ज़्यादा success है. I don't lose the people that I love. I don't lose the friends that I made all this. You know, because friends से, family से बहुत power आती है. You know, especially women friends. I'm telling you blindly and brutally that women friends are very very useful, you know, because women को actually लड़कों से ज़्यादा लड़कियों का validation बहुत important है. Every woman wants that. Failure बहुत बार हुआ है. Anita, I've seen failure. Okay, life coaching में भी sometimes you work so hard on a client और कोई change नहीं आया, because I have dealt with drug addicts, alcoholics. Okay, ये भी मेरे clients रहे हैं और आपने पूरी मेहनत करी, पूरा दिलो दिमाग से काम किया and you don't see result. And because you're so passionate about your work now, it really hurts you. Okay, पर मैंने ये भी realize किया over a period of time, there are people you cannot help. Okay, so you have to accept it and move on. ठीक है. There are clients मैं मतलब it's disappointing, अभी बोल रही हूँ तो भी दुख हो रहा है that there are clients whom I really wanted to help and could not help. They also tried, I also tried, but it didn't work, right? Alcoholism, drug abuse is something that sometimes they can't get rid of it. तो थोड़ा सा डिसअपॉइंटेड होता है, फेलियर वाला फीलिंग आता है, दुख भी होता है एक दो दिन, एंड देन देखो सक्सेसफुल और फेलियर लोगों में यही फर्क है कि हम भी रोते हैं, यू नो, लाइक आई सेड इन माय स्पीच, लेकिन एक दो दिन रोते हैं दरवाजा बंद करके, जो भी रो लो, दुखी हो लो, व्हाटएवर, नेक्स्ट डे बैक टू वर्क, नेक्स्ट डे अनदर क्लाइंट, एंड यू वर्क विद द सेम पैशन. ओके, और फिर रिग्रेट कोई नहीं रखनी है, क्योंकि यू शुड ट्राई एवरीथिंग, डोंट लीव एनी स्टोन अनटर्न्ड. और एक बार सब कुछ ट्राई कर लिया और उसके बाद भी कुछ नहीं हुआ, देन देयर आर नो रिग्रेट्स, बिकॉज आप अपने बेस्ट से ज्यादा तो कुछ कर ही नहीं सकते ना. कैन यू डू एनीथिंग मोर देन योर बेस्ट? बिकॉज इफ यू ऑलरेडी गिवन योर बेस्ट, देन जस्ट लीव इट आफ्टर दैट.
लाइक एक आपकी एक क्वालिटी है लेजीनेस.
Oh
तो
yeah, yeah, yeah.
हाउ डज
Biggest
इट
lazy.
हाउ डज इट बेनिफिट यू?
मैं बता रही हूँ कि लेजी लोगों को ना बहुत ही अंडररेटेड है. यू नो द क्वालिटी, ये लेजीनेस की जो क्वालिटी है ना, आई थिंक क्वालिटी ही बोलूंगी मैं उसको, ट्रेड भी नहीं बोलूंगी. इट इज अंडररेटेड. शायद वॉरेन बुफे ने ये बोला था या फिर आई थिंक बिल गेट्स ने बोला था, आई डोंट रिमेम्बर, किसी एक बहुत ही सक्सेसफुल पर्सन ने ये बोला था दैट इफ आई हैव द मोस्ट डिफिकल्ट प्रॉब्लम and I have very less time, I will not give it to a hard working person. I will give it to the most lazy person to do it. Because the most lazy person will find the smartest way to do it. You getting my point? जो
सो
लेजी
इट्स
होगा ना,
इंस्पिरेशन
वो
फॉर ऑल द
सोचेगा
लेजी
इसको
पीपल.
कम से कम एफर्ट में कितना अच्छा किया जा सकता है. All the things that we have is all the inventions that we have. It's only because of lazy people. क्यों? पहले जो हार्ड वर्किंग लोग थे वो पत्थर भी तोड़ते थे हाथ से, और आटा चक्की में आटा भी पीसते थे, और यू नो ब्रेड्स हाथों से बनाते थे. यू नो दे वर डूइंग. हार्ड वर्किंग लोगों ने तो कभी किसी का भला किया ही नहीं. दे कांट हेल्प देमसेल्व्स.
वो लोग तो कोई
ओनली द लेजी पीपल आर द वंस जिन्होंने नई नई चीजें इन्वेंट करी, क्योंकि उनको काम नहीं करना था. राइट, राइट, दे वांटेड टू मेक लाइफ इजियर. और लाइफ इजी, कभी हार्ड वर्किंग इंसान को लाइफ इजी बनाने में कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं है, वो बहुत बिजी है हार्ड वर्क करने में. लाइफ इजी किसको बनानी है? जो लेजी है. राइट,
करेक्ट करेक्ट.
राइट.
So
सो
there is a
आई थिंक
benefit of being lazy.
awesome benefits of being lazy, because you will always work smarter. Hard work का जमाना गया. You have to be, see, the lazy person does not want to work 12 hours in a day. I don't want to work 12 hours in a day. और मुझे पता है कि मैं 1-to-1 सेशंस लेती हूँ, तो मेरा 5-6 घंटे के बाद आई कैन नॉट, इट ड्रेन्स मी, राइट.
Mitali, any final piece of advice for my audience, because you have so much experience and you have explored so many fields, तो आपसे उतनी एडवाइस तो बनती है.
I agree with that, but it is so difficult to give advice. मतलब एक one thing that comes to my mind right now is कि everybody is looking for the purpose of their life, or I can answer that question right now for you. Is that the purpose of your life is to give. अगर आप यहाँ आए हो तो आप कुछ लेके नहीं जाने वाले. You are here to give. So find out what is it that you're born with that you need to give to this world before you go. That's your purpose. So I think all the
You
best
have
finding
summed
that.
up very nicely. इतने कम सेंटेंस में ना आपने पूरा सार बता दिया लाइक लाइफ का.
I hope it helps some people. I mean, बहुत लोगों को ये confusion रहता है because I really struggled with that. I think, and I mean, you are an awesome, like I'm proud of you. मतलब क्योंकि मैं personally तुम्हें जानती हूँ ना, तो I'm so proud of your journey as well. I learned so much from you, and I think क्यों मेरे में उतनी maturity नहीं थी by when I was your age. Probably I'm learning from you now, and I'm glad that you're doing so well.
अरे नहीं, आप बहुत आगे हो मुझसे. मैं तो यहाँ पे अभी बेबी स्टेप्स ले रही हूँ.
अरे पर कितने अच्छे डायरेक्शन में ले रही हो. यू आर टेकिंग इट इन द राइट डायरेक्शन. You're doing awesome. You're not taking baby steps. You're taking giant steps in the right direction, and that's awesome. And you're managing it with your family and kid and everything. Isn't that awesome?
थैंक यू, थैंक यू.
It was a pleasure talking to you, and really, really amazing session. And I've seen all your sessions. It's all of them are awesome. And
आप
very,
भी
very
देखी,
encouraging
यू
ladies.
गॉट इट
हाँ
राइट
हाँ
द
हाँ.
फर्स्ट
I
टाइम.
was scared to come here. मैंने बोला ये इतनी अच्छी अच्छी ladies को interview कर चुकी है. My God, how will I go there?
कुछ भी. हाँ.
नहीं नहीं, seriously.
आई एम ग्लैड. मतलब आई एम रियली रियली, मतलब मुझे ना जब भी वो ऐसे
Hmm.
डीएम्स में मिलता है ना कि लाइक वी गॉट इंस्पायर्ड, हमें ये पता चला,
Hmm.
वो पता चला, तो
Hmm.
दैट गिव्स मी मोटिवेशन कि आई शुड नॉट स्टॉप, आई शुड कंटिन्यू दिस.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल obviously. See, the thing is direction. आप see, you are taking the सबसे अच्छी बात है that you have the direction and you're going towards it. Once अगर मैं तो कह रही हूँ तुम baby steps नहीं ले रही हो, और अगर तुम्हें लग भी रहा है तुम baby steps ले रही हो, keep at it. It is better to take baby step every day than to take one giant step and then forget about it. You know, take every day, work on it every single day. थोड़ा बहुत ही, पर every single day, because you have no idea what it is going to do in the future. It's going to become a balloon, huge balloon, and which is going to take you far away. So keep at it. That's the only thing. Einstein says that, right? I'm not a genius, I just stick to the problem longer. So stick to it for a long period of time.
या आई
Okay,
बिलीव कि लॉन्ग टर्म कंसिस्टेंसी इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट देन शॉर्ट
very very
टर्म
important.
इंटेंसिटी.
I agree with that 100%. बहुत सारे लाइफ कोचेस होंगे अनीता, एंड लॉट ऑफ पीपल विल लीव इट midway. Okay, people who are going to stick to it are the people who are going to stay.
करेक्ट. वो सारी फील्ड
Correct.
के लिए आई थिंक दैट इज एप्लीकेबल.
Agreed, 100% agreed.
So thank you,
Hmm.
Dee, for taking out your precious time. I know your schedule was jam-packed, but you took out time for me, and I'm really blessed कि आपने मेरा invitation accept किया and you provided so much value to my audience. Thank you so much.
Thank you Anita, thank you, my pleasure.
So guys, hope you enjoyed this beautiful journey of this beautiful lady. And आपको क्या अच्छा लगा, please comment below in the comments and let me know कि what inspired you from her experience, from her life. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking out your time and watching my long interviews. I'm really blessed. Thank you so much.